Anyone else like to speak?
My name's Carmen. My brother's an addict. My brother was an addict. And this morning I forgot. Before I came to Anon, I was a cook. I'm still a cook. Just a different kind of cook, I guess. My brother and I, we would cook a lot together, especially when we were kids. That's when we were closest. Food was always kind of our our common ground. We wanted to open a restaurant together. We had a name, a vibe, all of it. My brother can make you feel confident in yourself, you know? Like, when I was a kid, if I was nervous, I was scared, I wouldn't want to do something, he'd always tell me just to face it, you know? Just get it over with. He'd always say, stupid. He would always say, let it rip. He was loud, and he was hilarious. And he had this amazing ability. He could just walk into a room and he could take the temperature of it instantly. Yeah. And I'm not built like that, man. I didn't have a lot of friends growing up. I had a stutter when I was a kid. I was scared to speak half the time, and I couldn't pay attention in school, so I got shitty grades. I didn't have any girlfriends. I don't even think I'm funny. I always thought my brother was my best friend. Like we just knew everything about each other. Except everybody thought he was their best friend. You know, he was that way. He was that magnetic. And I didn't know my brother was using drugs. What does that say? And as we got older, I realized I didn't know anything about him, really. He stopped letting me into his restaurant a couple years ago. He cut me off cold. And that hurt, you know? And I think that just flipped a switch in me where I was like, okay, fuck you. Watch this. And because we had this connection through food, and because he made me feel so rejected and lame and shitty, I made this plan where I was gonna go work in all the best restaurants in the world, you know? Like, I'm gonna go work in a real kitchen. Like, fuck mom and dad's piece of shit, right? And it sounds ridiculous, you know, me saying that now, but that's what I did. And I got the shit kicked out of me. And I separated herbs and shucked oysters and clams and uni. I cut myself. I got garlic and onions and peppers in my fingernails, and my eyes and my skin was dry and oily at the same time, and it was everything. And a couple years later, this funny thing happened, which is like, for the first time in my life, I started to find this station for myself. And I was fast. I wasn't afraid. And it was clear. And I felt okay, you know? I knew which vegetables went with which, proteins, temperatures, sauces, all that shit. And when somebody new would come into the restaurant to stage, I'd look at them like they were my competition. Like, I'm gonna smoke this motherfucker. I just felt like I could speak through food, like I could communicate through creativity. And that kind of confidence, you know? Like I was good at something that was so new and it was so exciting. And I just wanted them to know that. And I just wanted him to say, good job. And the more he wouldn't respond, and the more our relationship kind of strained, the deeper into this I went and the better I got, and the more people I cut out and the quieter my life got. And the routine of the kitchen was so consistent and exacting and busy and hard and alive. And I lost track of time. And he died. And he left me at his restaurant. And over the last couple months, I've been trying to fix it because it was in rough shape. And I think it's very clear that it's just me trying to fix whatever was wrong with my brother and maybe fix the whole family. Because that restaurant, it has and it does mean a lot to people. It means a lot to me. I don't know if it ever meant anything to him.